That's what we need. More drones buzzing around.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe class, Twitch. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we got Twitch looking all twitchy, the Build-A-Figure Mandroid Earthspark Transformers. On this side of the box, we have the wonderful Mandroid right here. On the other side, we have our cast of heroes. Here's a Deluxe Class Classic, up top, Transformers Earthspark. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, your obligatory product shots and the rundown of all the figures you need to build said Mandroid, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Twitch, the third and final figure in this first wave of Earthspark Deluxes. And here she is in her robot mode. She is packed in robot mode. And I do quite dig her design. I think she looks pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at her chest. Eyes up here. That's the noggin. Let's see, nicely done. Head sculpt there. Nice silver for the face. You do have light piping here as well, so you can kind of block that light out. You can see your eyes will glow when the light hits it. Got these fan sections here are done in a nice transparent yellow. As you can see, they can spin freely. Then you got that yellow right there up front with some gunmetal gray, some black in there as well. Get some bits of silver, some more of that gunmetal gray there on the wrists. And a big old feet. Even get some bits of yellow in there, it's like yellow highlights. Moving up the back, got these nice transparent blades going down the back. You got the little backpack here with the fans going on, but all in all, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you have lots of wiggly waggly. She can look all the way up, do total squirrel. She can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms are on a ball joint. Can do a full 360. They are quite snug on my copy, but you can do that full 360. It's a snug 360, but a 360 nonetheless. You have outward movement. You got bicep rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. You do have waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far, can go back that far, outward, almost the full splits. You do have thigh rotation as well as that ball joint right there at the hip itself, so you have rotation there if you need it. And you have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. You can always like push this down, get even more if you need it. So it depends how you work that. As far as the feet, they can go up, they can go down. You do have rotation, and you have ankle tiltage. As far as the backpack goes, these sections here are on ball joints. You can kind of bring those up, down, rotate them however you want. And these little wing pieces back here, also on ball joints. You can kind of rotate them in, rotate them out, bring them up, bring them down, and do whatever you want. Now, as far as accessories go, she does include a little arm blaster here. Not much to it, very simple in design. Just got some orange in there, some of that gunmetal gray. A couple things we can do. We can store this on her back, and we can raise up this whole section here. There are two slots right back here. Two tabs, and we can just tab that in right there like that. You can have that stored if you wish, or if you don't want to do that, you can just plug this in over her arm like so. She can do the whole arm cannon thing, and pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here she is with Earthspark Deluxe Bumblebee. And here she is with Deluxe Megatron. And yeah, again, scale just totally does not exist in this line. And yeah, Megatron needs to be a lot bigger, but it is what it is. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, first thing we need to do here is we need to just take her head and go into squirrel mode and just bring that all the way up. We're going to take her chest. One thing to note is that it looks like there are like tabs and slots here for a chest, but it doesn't really actually hold in. Wish that secured a bit better, but man, it is what it is. But you just want to bring this up like so. Once you do that, you want to bring this little black section down. So what's going to happen here is you're going to take her arms. You're going to rotate them in. You want to rotate the arm at the bicep. So this little tab here is facing in. What's going to happen here is that little tab is going to go into a notch right in here. So you're just going to take that and just get that situated. Oops. I think I should pop that piece out. No, you stay. You stay right there. Don't pop that piece out. There we go. So you want that sitting in there just like that. And do the same thing with the other side. Just swing that in. Rotate that arm at the bicep. And just seat that little tab there. Just get it all nice and squozen like that. Just kind of get these out of the way for now. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this section here and pop this out. We're going to rotate the leg in and then point the toe like so. So what's going to happen here is we're going to bend the leg in, and there is a tab that's going to go into this slot right here in the foot, and there's also a tab right here in the foot that's going to go into this notch right there. So you have a couple things to line up, that, and then just kind of push this little tab up like so. And that's how you want that sitting. And there's also a tab here that will go into the forearm as well. So you just have quite a few things we need to line up and tab in. But once you do, you have it all looking like that. Oops, that came undone. There we go. Just push that up. There you go. That's how you want that looking. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, just push this little section out, point the toe, rotate that leg in, and then, oops, don't pop her leg off the ball joint. That's not a step. That's not a step. Bring that up. And then just tab everything in. Get that all situated. Like so. And like so. Get that all in there. There we go. And it's kind of easy. One thing about this figure is that things do kind of come undone a bit easily, which is kind of annoying. But once you get everything lined up, I mean, once you get it in place, it's in place. But just the process while you're getting it there, you can kind of knock things out of whack when you're trying to get other things into whack. You know what I mean? There you go. Tab that up. Tab that up. There we go. We got one side undone and the other side came undone. Now it's just turning into a routine here. You stay in your home. There we go. Then just rotate these, straighten these out, and these blade sections here have tabs and slots. You're just going to bring them together, get them all nice and squozen, like so. And once we're here, one thing to note is that this section here, these little blade sections here, do have little tabs and slots that they go into. So make sure those are seated. Come up under here and just open these up like so. And last thing we can do, this is kind of part of the alt mode, so we'll add it now. There's a tab right there that will go into this notch right here. So just kind of line that up. And just pop that right in. And there you go. There you have Twitch in her alt mode. She almost spun away. Oh, but there she is in her alt mode. Yeah, she's just a cool little drone. And it works. It works. The transformation is definitely, it's fiddly. It's definitely fiddly getting those legs in place. It does take a little bit of fiddling there. It does have its fiddle factor, but oh no, once you get it all together, it works out pretty well. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Now, a lot of it is stuff that we saw in the robot mode, just a different configuration. Oh no. Still looks pretty cool. Again, you got those rotating fans here. I can dig it. I can work with it. Yeah, there's the top. There is the bottom. Is this technically visible head syndrome? I mean, because it's still there. It's still right there. Yeah, no. But she slides as flying things should slide. Hooray for sliding flying things. And for comparison, here she is with Bumblebee. And here she is with Megs. So, there you go. And the last thing to talk about is the included build-a-figure part, or in this case, parts. We get 2 pieces here for Mandroid. We get this backpack section here. It's little Poseable Arms around the ball joints. These pieces do come out because you're going to plug the torso up in here, and that's going to wrap around it. But you get those bits there, and you also get his decapitated head. Kind of disturbing, but okay. Yeah, see how that's going to work. It's on a ball joint, also on a hinge that goes side to side because reasons. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but okay. But it's got some goggles on, and yeah, we get a decapitated head, and you know we can do this. Just here, hold that. There you go. Hold this head, and we have an arm. We got a robot arm, and that's what we have so far of Mandroid. So. There you go. So there you have a Twitch, and yeah, it's a decent figure. The robot mode looks really good. I love her design, honestly. The alt mode I think looks quite good. The transformation is a bit on the fiddly side, just getting her legs where they need to go. You know, there's definitely some fiddle factor here. Also, my copy, the hips are quite loose. I can fix that up, but just something to note. So yeah, like the design, like the character, but the figure itself does have its issues, so. There you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Earthspark figures, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Earthspark playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe Class Twitch. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face. Hey, Bumblebee. Nah. Stop it. Have you seen Twitch? Yeah, she's watching you. What? Ah! You know, usually I'm the one doing the spying. So that's what this feels like. It's oddly unsettling. I'm gonna go now. Bye.